Okay, you said Towns had some royalties coming in on the side?
Yeah, a few songs I think he had some royalties coming in on. Somebody had recorded, some of his stuff, BMI, get a little BMI check. But they'd have to wire him the money or something because he didn't have bank account, didn't have the address. So he'd get somebody's address. I think it was John Lomax's brother. Of course, he did all the studying on all them. He's the one that brought up that suit about all the black people getting robbed of all their money, the royalties, because people would copy their music and go sell, write as if they wrote the song and sold it and got the royalties. And black guys, they were just sitting there writing songs. They didn't know nothing about that. And, I'm seeing that. Oh yeah, there's the summertime coming up, and let's see, I think Towns, yeah, but Towns' biggest break was when he, Willie Nelson noticed that song, Poncho and Lefty.
But Towns didn't write it for Willie, did he?
No, he just writing songs. He'd been up to his mother died. I think that's where it goes. And he took the bus up there and coming back there at Dallas. And he'd written part of the song about his mother, and he was snowed in at Greyhound bus station there, or Continental bus station, whatever, there in Dallas, and that's how he wrote the song right there in that bus station, and it gave reference to some people, which I know who they are, but it wasn't, but it was not made up. And
who was he talking about?
I think he was talking about Van Lister had left and moved to Ohio, and where he got the money to go, nobody knows. Because Van was broke, he was on the street. And another person, now Towns didn't tell me this, but I kind of put it together. But anyways, he wrote that song there in that bus station. And he played it around a little bit where I was picking on, changing courses on stuff, and then Willie Nelson had picked it up and had heard it or something. And Towns might even had somebody shopping it around for him, like he was big friends with a lot of people that knew his stuff and would shop it around for him as a favor. But anyways, Towns Van Zandt, Willie picked it up, and he got Merle Haggard, and they made a video of it, a song of it. Oh man, Towns was in the money then, buddy. In the money, big money.
So what was the story of you and Merle Haggard and the horse?
Oh, yeah. Well, they were doing a video. They wanted to do a video of Poncho and Lefty. So we was out there at the Alice there, and Merle was a short guy, and he wore, platform shoes, tried to make himself taller, but he drank a lot, and was mean, pretty damn mean. He wasn't, friendly sorts right with him, but he was. Oh, he laughed, cut up and everything, but you could tell he was, he'd been around. He wasn't a real sociable person with everybody unless he just really knew you. He could take people real quick. And anyways, they made towns the federale. Federales could have had him any day. They just let him go so long, out of kindness, I suppose. Well, they made towns the federale. Well, towns never got out of the federale uniform. I mean, the whole time. He walked around arresting people all the time in bars and stuff like that. You're under arrest. I mean, he just he took it to the limit. That was so funny. Those were funny times.
Who would he arrest? Just random people?
Yeah, just random people. All in just fun. Because everybody knew that he had this Mexican federale uniform on. And he'd be in a club or something. And he'd say, "Hey, you're under arrest." Come on. It just, was weird. He had a lot of fun with it. And we all did. We just laughed at it.
What did you have to do in the video? What was your job?
Well, I had known towns and everything, and so we was talking to somebody, and he said, "What about Jubal?" He said, "Can you get Jubal can you find something for Jubal to do on the movie?" He said, working with a set or doing something. And said he needs to work. And they said, "You afraid of horses?" And I said, "No." I've been around horses all my life. And he said, "We want you to hold. Now your job is to take care of this one horse right here. This is a horse that we're going to put Merle Haggard on." And so I'd lead him around, brush him, I'd ride him a little bit and everything. Now Willie was an excellent horse rider. He'd come into the movie set and jump 2 cars on his horse. And little cut-off blue jean shorts and tennis shoes and a ball cap. And Willie knew how to ride real good. Of course, he's a Texas boy, And Merle Haggard was like, California, Merle Haggard, Ronald Reagan pardoned Merle Haggard. He got him out of prison. One of the last things Ronald Reagan did was pardon him. He'd been in jail for some sort of thievery or something. Some sort of crime. But yeah, I'd hold that horse, and Merle didn't like horses. And he came up there, but I didn't know that yet. And I was holding the reins and everything. And he was going around on the left side, and I said, Merle. I said, "You always get on the horse on the right side." He said, "I'll get on any side I want to, but your job is to hold that horse. If that horse pitches me, I'm going to get off and I'm going to stomp your ass." I said, "No, he ain't going to do anything." I was always sitting there feeding the horse cigarettes and stuff. And he would get on the horse, and then they'd show his face, doing like that. And I was out off camera, and they'd show his face doing like that. And then his sombrero went down. Well, when his sombrero went down, he got off the horse. Somebody else got on the horse that could ride, and it took off like that with the sombrero still down, and you seen the back of him riding off. And that's how that scene went. But we had a lot of fun shooting that video. I made $500 a day. Might have been more. I don't know what I did with that money. But Oh, we were staying in motels and, you know, traveling.
Did you ever go to Colorado with Towns?
No.
He loved Colorado.
Yeah, he liked Colorado.
appears.
Yeah, he liked Colorado. Yeah, Colorado. Of course, everybody was going up there back then. He liked West Texas. And, you know, yeah, he fit in just about anywhere he went, but he finally moved back to Austin. And when he married that gal, Janine, and he bought that house with some of that money that he got from Willie, and had that house out there off of Slaughter Lane in South Congress.
I thought he lived in Clarksville in a trailer.
Oh, well, yeah, but that wasn't his trailer. That was before that happened. That was before that happened. But after he got the money, he bought that house out there. It takes a while to get the money. You just don't get it out all at once. But I remember going with him. He was going. Janine said, "Oh, he bought that house out there, and he was going to buy it was her birthday or something." And he was going to go buy Janine a pink Cadillac. Oh man, you talked about problems.
What happened?
See, I started driving. He from then he let me drive, you know, because I drive now because he was, you know, he couldn't drive. I mean,
he never had a driver's license.
Well, he could probably drive, but I mean, he didn't want to. He was drinking, you know. So I drive him. I wouldn't drink while I was driving. I stayed sober when I was driving. I was drinking some back then, but you know, I stayed. When I took him somewhere, that was my job, you know, was to pick him up if he fell down, you know, take his guitar. Because he'd stumble and fall and things. Sometimes, you know, especially at the night gigs, you know, he'd already been drinking all day. And,
so y'all went down to get a Cadillac for Janine.
Yeah, he wanted to pay cash for it. And they said, oh, no, we can't.
Where was the place at?
One of them Cadillac dealerships up there in Austin. And he said, well, I guess I'll just go somewhere else. And they said, well, no, wait a minute. Look. Go over there to your bank. Tell him, said, I don't have a bank. He did, but somebody else was taking care of it. You know, he didn't. He had cash on him all the time. He didn't have a bunch of checks with him or credit cards.
But how did he carry the cash?
In a guitar case. Like I was carrying it.
So how did it happen? Y'all decided one day.
He wanted to go down and buy Janine a pink Cadillac, and he wanted to know if he had a pink Cadillac. He said, well, I can have one. And I got one in Dallas. He said, I could have it tomorrow. And he said, that'd be good. And he said, all right. And he said, just make a check payable. And he said, no, I got cash. I'll pay cash. And they just came all apart. I mean, they had everybody under the sun there. They put me in this little room by myself.
What for?
I don't know. Till they found out where all that cash come from, I guess.
Oh, they called the police?
Well, yeah, they called everybody in the world. IRS, DEA, everybody. What's this man doing with a guitar full of cash? And they finally got in touch with Willie's people, and they said, "Oh, yeah, that's Townsend's in. Yeah, he's probably got cash." And
So what? Willie came down there or no?
no, just some of Willie's attorneys, and, people that were handling his, his business. No, Willie never handled his business. That's the reason he almost lost it. Letting other people handle all that money, and he just got lost in that.
So did he finally get the Cadillac?
Yeah, finally got it.
From there in Austin?
Yeah.
Do you drive it away?
No, they delivered it.
Oh. So how did he wind up
But
with
there
the
was
house?
something about it. Something happened, and they came and got it back, or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I wasn't over there during that time. Janine was real funny. I think she was just a little gold digger, but she made him feel good, I guess. So. But she'd run around on him and all that. I knew that.
How did she wind up with the? How did he wind up with the houseboat?
He bought that boat somewhere. Pat Williams was with him to get it. It was on axles like a trailer. Had wheels, and you just backed it down in there, and it just rose up. And you paddle around, and then when you got ready to leave, you just hook onto your hitch and drive down the road. It had wheels on the bottom. And he called that Lightning, after Lightning Hopkins.
How big was the boat? I guess it wasn't that big then.
A lot of my memory was getting real foggy a lot of times. I'm trying to think about when he got it, how he got it, and I can't remember now how he got it. I might have been gone at that time, or in jail or something.
Oh, did Sammy get involved in driving that?
No.
Did he ever know him?
He knew it, but not real well. Sammy didn't like. Sammy was homebound. Sammy didn't really like to go nowhere. He'd go fishing, but he didn't. He wasn't really he liked to get his beer and go to the house. That's the way Sammy always was. Or he'd drink a little bit of beer in a tavern with you, but he was always ready to go back home. He wasn't really someone to stay out all night and go here and there. He didn't like it.
So you and Towns went on a canoe trip?
Oh yeah. He was philanderous. I mean, he gave people money. He just gave it. He gave the Boy Scouts a bunch of canoes and stuff. And so he had this canoe, and he was going to put it in up at San Saddle, and we were going to go down to the Purdue Mountains. Well, that's a lot of miles, and I've seen that on there. And he said, "Oh, we'll make it. You think you can make it?" I said, "Well, yeah, I'll make it. Oh, we got food and water." Of course, old river, it was just crystal clear. And a lot of times I'd get out of the boat, because it wouldn't float with Towns in there. And we took sterno, and he had like a case of vodka, big bottles.
You took a case of vodka on a canoe trip?
A case of half gallons.
On a canoe trip?
On a canoe trip. And we had sterno. And we had food, sterno.
Just you and him went?
Yes, just me and him. And
who dropped y'all off? Or did you?
Janine and then dropped us off up there. Our